All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to some more Are You Dublin or Dublout in Crusader Kings 3. Here we go. We are back. This is always... Oh, wait. Well, first off, let's make sure everything's working. Hello, me. First off, let's make sure everything's working. Hello, me. Hey, right back at you, buddy. There we go. All right. So what do we do in here? This is, let's see, what did I do here? Yeah. So this is always, I always got to do some catch up here because this is one of the streams that we only do this once a week. It's been a week since we checked back in with Ireland, but we are Ireland. We took like most of Wales here. Of course, yep, Jerusalem is now part of Wales because my niece inherited it from my half sister because I made her my beneficiary in the Crusades. So there we go. So I guess the next obvious thing to do is to try to form the Empire of Britannia. So let's take a look at that. All right. So what do we actually need in order to do it? So own at least 75 of the 93 counties. And we got 23. Okay. Money, we can always get the money. We need 2 kingdom titles. So if we took Jerusalem here, yeah, if if we could subjugate her, she is part of my family. What would we need in order to create the Kingdom of Wales? Earl of Leinster. Oh. There we go. Okay, this is what I want to see. So to create the title, we just need 425 coin. So we can do that. And then we're still fairly young. We're 51. See, the fear is dying before we can create Britannia. And then this just gets split off anyway. So we have to do that. But the other thing to do here is I think we really do need to up our development here. Our development's pretty bad. So we also need to do that. So we're going to up the development. Now, it would be nice maybe if we could take Alba before we go after England. Although I wonder at this point, who's more powerful? Where is... Oh, the Kingdom of England is down here. See, interesting. I feel like this guy is weaker than this guy. Are we in a war right now? We are. Oh, for Iceland. Oh, they're invading Norway? Well, they seem to be doing just fine without us, so I think we're good there. So either way, I would like her to become my subject. But it's not gonna, it's not meant to be here. She's also pretty powerful. All right. Well, let's unpause here. We can get going. I've discovered that Prince Marcus, okay, he's my son, inherited contract obliges him to more than you have collected. Oh, okay. Sounds good to me. How's my council doing? My marshal isn't the best. Ooh. Hey, Jacob. Hello, hello. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah, he's good. He had like some sniffles. Maybe I'm downplaying it a little too much, but yeah, I think he's gonna be fine. I kind of was like, he could have stayed. I mean, he had a little bit of a runny nose, but I can't believe they called me in for that. I guess he was saying he wanted to go home, and so I don't know. The whole thing I was kind of like, because so today the rest of the day I'm like, I'm gonna send him tomorrow. Like he's not that sick. Give him a little bit of cough medicine or something, but thank you for asking. It was kind of annoying because then he was also home the rest of the day. But yeah, we'll send him tomorrow and see what happens. Look at that! Just as we were looking at her, she died. So my niece died. We don't have an alliance anymore. All right, so hold on. Let's switch our Yeah, look at this. We have a very powerful knight here. Oh, that's right. That's why she's the marshal. She blackmailed me over something. I kind of forget, but now I kind of remember. Okay. So now, who's King Gwrgi ap Nulina? So this guy has no connection to me, I guess. Oh well, wait, no, he's my niece's son. Although it doesn't say what our relationship here is. What would that make him? I have no idea. So how can I take this from him? To give you a claim on a title in exchange for piety. Would he do this? No, the Pope would not do that. See, I want to take this. I want to own all of Wales and then continue on. What could I do? What could I do? You know, do I have any kids I could marry her off to? Oh, this guy's regent is in jail. Can we, Wait, am I the one imprisoning him? Oh, I have quite a few prisoners, actually. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Are you good at anything? Nope. It's been in prison for 3 years because I forgot about it. Alright, give me a weak hook, I guess. Oh, she has a claim, though. Eh. Alright, what's your deal? Ooh, you got some claims. Okay, what can we do with you? Yeah, you join our court. We want you here. And we'll take a hook on you. Alright, let's see what happens here. I might promise you to my son and heir. Because you have claims on Scotland. Mauricio, hello, hello. Hi, Hammond, everybody. How is the Irish hegemony going? So far so good, I think. We've got most of Wales, other than the part of Wales that's Jerusalem. And I'm about to force this 6-year-old to marry my son so I can inherit her claims on parts of Scotland. Yeah, there we go. How old is he again? 29. That'll be tough for him to have kids, huh? Maybe I shouldn't do it for him. Yeah, maybe the one who's 14. Prince Constantine. Or no, we'll do it with the youngest one. That's only a 5-year difference. Prince Marcus. Yeah, there we go. Let's do this. And then we can press the claims to put Marcus in charge of those lands. All right. Well done, guys. All right, goodbye to you. What's your deal? This guy is not really good at anything. Can we get money for you? No. Alright, let's just get a hook on you. Now, what's your deal? So she has a bunch of claims on things. Why don't we recruit you to court? Yeah, we'll bring you in here. How much money could we get? 6? Or how about, yeah, you just renounce your claims. Okay, pushing too much there. Yeah, renounce all your claims and you can go. Alright, what's your deal? You're not really good at anything. And you got claims too. 3 coin, not worth it. Renounce your claims and convert. You have claims too. Also not good at anything. I mean, 25 coin. Yeah, but I'd rather you renounce your claims. Alright. Get all the prisoners out of here. Oh, the King of England is promoting the legend about my dad, Ian Hamcuts. Good to know. Alright, there we go. I don't think I'm going to be able to subjugate this guy. I wonder if I can break up his kingdom, though. In Iceland, man. Iceland is no joke. High German. Really? So the Jerusalem part of Wales is now speaking High German? Okay. Now, I would like to upgrade the castles here. The problem is... yeah, we need battlements. Out of wedlock. It is no secret that my acquaintance, Adelaide, is carrying a child conceived through a sinful union. She's not a married woman, after all. However... who fathered the child has been a mystery until now. Prince Magnus, my son, is the one responsible. Alright. Now, this is going to be the thing that gets us, right? Battlements? What is it that I need? Alright, following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my son, Prince Benedict, what he thought. He claimed he had learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. So we can make him just. What is my current? Ooh, yeah, no, we'll stay that way. So if I want to go to this, I gotta have what? Yeah, battlements. Okay. I never expected I would grow as close to Duke Tosti as I have done in the past few years. On multiple occasions, he has proven himself to be a reliable and forthright man with only my best interests at heart. Oh, he's the Chancellor of Alba here. Okay. Yes, the Jerusalem part of Welsh with a high German language. I know, right? It almost makes me want to like. I wonder how soon there will be a conversion mod to bring your CK3 save into EU5, because I want to have like the High German speaking Jerusalem part of Wales continue on. Yeah, sure, we can be friends with this guy. Why not? Okay. So we could try to upgrade. Yeah, we could try to upgrade to a trade port. So, 272, we could do that. Oh yeah, so we have architects. So what do we want to go for next? This will up our taxes when we get there. Plague resistance. Not bad. What do we get with this? Guest opinions. Demand payment for hooks. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll go for this one. Alright. Now, should we be going for more land? Huh? That remains to be seen. That I don't know. Oh yeah, you know, what hooks do I have now? Now that I can get money for them. I got none. None. Alright. Can we station these guys somewhere? Nope. Oh, I can take another title as well. Wait, what war are they in? Who is this guy? Oh boy, the Holy Roman Empire, huh? Ooh, and the Holy Roman Empire is expanding. Ah, yes. Okay. So now I can put my better marshal in there. Now, I feel like we still need to, like, convert lands and stuff. Yeah. So they're Catholic down there. Yeah, let's convert down there. So you convert down there. I feel like, too, there's got to be somewhere that has low control. Do I actually... Wow, do I actually have full control over everything? Go me. Go Shananel. Hey, it's the Twitch bot. Hello, Twitch bot. Now it's a real party. Okay. Goodbye, Twitch bot. Holy Roman Empire, but the Kaiser locked in and ate France. Yeah. Who is the Kaiser right now, actually? Oh. How is there... Ooh, Lüneburg. Oh, so he sits over there. Oh, interesting. We should take that from him. Maybe we'll just take it. Kaiser Gunther. Kaiser Gunther. So what's this guy's forces like? Huh. Not that great. Could we just take this from him? Wait, my armies are raised. Wait, what was that? Are they? I didn't think we were participate. Oh. Ah, this whole time, huh? Okay, let's finish this war. What are we doing here? Oh. Jeez, all of my armies. Okay. Alright, so go get that guy. We're gonna get some attrition right there. Let's finish this up. Come on, I can't even... There we go. Ooh. You guys have no supplies left. Well, enemy hostile armies are around. Who can forget when Jerusalem ruled parts of Germany and Wales at the same time? I know, right? What's going on with, like, actual Jerusalem? Huh. Yeah, we need to fix this. Those crusades caused so much trouble. Who would have thought? Where's this guy? There we go. Why don't we just disband these armies? Mircian, a free tenant renting some of my land in Defid, has pulled in an exceptional harvest this season due to his meticulous planning. He wishes to use some of his profits to purchase a piece of my estate, or a piece of my profits to purchase my estate from me so that he can build upon his success and grow more crops next year. Ooh, this guy's a pretty good steward. Much better than this guy. Ooh, I can get 205 coin, though. So development growth will go up. Fertility go up. We lose a little bit of control, but we're pretty good on control. We might go with that. Let's do that. Oh, now he's dead. Okay, so let's expand the trade port in Dublin here. Yeah, look at that. We can expand the farms and fields. Is there anything that, if we expanded the development, would go up? No. Other than this, yeah. So let's do the trade port. How long will that take? 1153. So in some months. Now, okay, these armies down here. Yeah, let's get you back to neutral land. Wait, are we fighting against Alba? Like, why are we taking land in here? I don't know. Okay, why don't you just come back home? Because you guys are about to starve to death. Yeah, how are these guys doing? Oh no! My chancellor died. Alright, let's get a new person in there. And get this blind lady in there. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go after Jerusalem. Am I gonna need a claim on this, though? That's the question. Well, I don't think I'll need one. Oh. Ah, Constantine comes of age. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. Even as a child, Constantine always had a way with words. It is therefore unsurprising that he has taken well to the study of diplomatic relations. A true silver tongue, he could sway the opinion of counts and kings alike. When he speaks, the court listens in enraptured silence. Awesome. All right. Oh, you know, I haven't held court in a while. All right, what's going on? Each day, it seems my court is abuzz with talk of the next banquet, and many have grown rather more portly as of late. The culinary activity is fueled by High Queen Elbrig, Rogalak, and Sophia's constant vying to demand the most memorable meal from my overworked cooks. Today it is my guest. Today it is my guest Sophia who drools. My liege, tonight I am having the kitchens prepare the richest sauce known to man, served with a 10-bird roast. Licking her lips hungrily. You know, we could use some legitimacy. Yeah, let's do that. Anything else? Oh, yeah, here we go. Claiming to be an exile from a faraway land, Princess Sophia has appeared in court, accompanied by a vast array of exotic animals, and has already performed incredible works of charity throughout the streets of Dublin. The magnanimously wealthy foreigner has declared her intent to marry my son, Prince Constantine. Who is this? Oh, a Greek woman showed up. Hey, where's Maximilian? Medieval big backs. Yeah, right? Hmm. Let's see. A vindictive villain. So she's robust. She's an intricate web weaver. Callous, vengeful. Oh, and he's not married. Huh. As much as the court is abuzz... As much as the court is abuzz with enthusiasm for this exotic princess, not everyone is convinced. Oh no, Mama's not happy. My wife, High Queen Elbrig, claims to have never heard of the distant land the foreigner claims to be from, and cannot find it on any maps. I've never heard of this Greece. She, along with several other like-minded followers, has denounced Princess Sophia as a charlatan and insists that we punish her for attempting to deceive Prince Constantine of Desmond into marrying a lowborn. Oh, don't say that. My wife was lowborn. Alright. Don't be a killjoy. High Queen Elbrig of Ireland. She shall marry in the... They shall marry in the morning. Oh, she's gonna pay me some money. To the dungeons with her. Oh, Constantine wants her, though. Well, let's see. Do we want this person? Ah, look at that intrigue. That will be helpful. I guess, though, the problem is we don't really get an alliance with this. Sophia, fabulous she, Sophia. Agalon. So let's see. Oh, my wife will lose 15 opinion on me. Yeah, but we're good for right now. And we'll gain some court grandeur. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's hold court. Let's see what everybody wants. Sitting on my throne... Oh, wait, who's this guy? Oh, my archbishop. Okay. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine, expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. A middle-aged man steps before me with quiet dignity before bowing deeply. Greetings, Your Majesty. I am Crimthin, your loyal servant. I come before you today to seek employment in your court. I have seen many courts providing hospitality for the local lords of Desmond, my homeland, and their many visitors. It would be my honor to put my talents to a greater cause in the service of my High King and all Ireland. Well, he's an atheist. He's not really good at anything. Oh, he's very good at being a poet. Yeah, look at that. Let's have a court poet. Why not? Oh, the food taster. He's only average at tasting food. What the hell? Only average at an architect. No, let's do that. Yeah, you can be the poet. My vassal, Countess Calic Finian, comes forward, apprehensively escorted by her husband, Uragus, who seems in bad temper. He spouts up, "My lord, Mayor Tuathalon is trying to seduce my wife, an affront to God. I have never liked him, clearly for good reason." Calic Finian is clearly embarrassed to have this aired so publicly, and can barely bring herself to meet my eyes. Do I like this guy? I don't remember. Huh. Is he actually seducing your wife, though? He's caught in a lie, so we imprison him. He denies the involvement, and he loses opinion of me. Oh, this guy's another Earl. He denies any involvement. Okay. Prince Seamus, my son, strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to his petition. My father, it is galling for a great house like Hamcuts to have the threat of revocation hanging over us like mere barons or tenants. Let us ensure the stability of the kingdom. Let us ensure the stability of the kingdom is not threatened by trivial disagreements. What does he want? The liege cannot revoke the vassal's titles. I don't want to do it. Why would I want to do that? Oh, yeah, that's right. Because he's the Duke of Leinster. Ooh, I can extort my son for 200 gold coin. Okay, but then I can't revoke his title. Well, I'm not going to revoke his title. I hear you have a fine collection. A memory of Judith. Yeah, but he's my heir. I mean, I'm gonna get this anyway when I die. Yeah, and all this stuff is gonna give me stress. Increases his feudal levies. Yeah, let's do that. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon, the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. Alright, so we got some... our court grandeur. We can do a grand wedding. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what does this do for us? Oh my god. 710 coin. I don't think we're going to be doing that. Nope. Yeah, we can't afford any of this stuff. I can go for a hike. So Seamus married... Wait. Wait. Why was he... I didn't realize he was already betrothed to someone. Why did he marry this person? This unlanded person? My heir married this unlanded person? I don't remember why that was. Alright. Oh. That's right. We brought that army back. Are they still starving? Oh, what happened, Did their knight die? From starvation? I hope not. Alright, what's my army doing over here? So let's get this. I can't help but pace restlessly as Shananel readies provisions for his visit to the court of Gwrgi, my neighboring ruler. Shananel is expressly tasked with spreading word of a mighty endeavor for Hamcuts, preferably being able to corner the king and persuade him to join the cause. Poise and grace will be needed for this task, and perhaps some other make-weights. Let me use my wits. Ah, nice. Okay. I don't know when this, like, this thing is gonna complete. Oh, we can create an accolade. The Defender of God. Who has this? Not So Great Knight. Uh... Create a new accolade. How much would it cost to get this guy here? He's not bad. He's 46, though. And this guy's 42. And he's 61. Is now fascinated by the land grants innovation. Okay. Oh. Carol brought my son Benedict to the market today. Benedict was to hand out alms to the poor and needy, to learn about charity and a ruler's plight to the less fortunate. The scatterbrained child couldn't decide who to give the gold to. The scatterbrained child couldn't decide who to give the gold to, Carol says, visibly annoyed. At the end, he had given one coin to the one-legged chandler, one to a blind urchin, used another coin to buy gingerbread, gave one to me, of all people, and lost the last one in a ditch. It seems that little Benedict is quite unable to make up his mind. I don't want to take any stress for stuff like this, though. You're just gonna stay fickle, my guy. Alright, yeah, let's create the accolade. We got plenty of prestige. The Knight Immaculate. Alright, so I think our trade port completed. I think that was one of the sounds. Oh yeah, these guys. Disband. Your vassal, Mayor Domengart, recently found himself in a bit of trouble. High Queen Elbrig smiles doubtfully as she continues. I made sure the situation resolved itself and to mention you as the benefactor. Yeah, sure, okay. Excellent work. Alright, nice. So we now have a trade port. As I promenade down the stairs and across the courtyard, I reach one of the corridors from where the servants usually watch the children. But it's not them that I find. Alice's voice reaches me loud and clear, and I conceal myself among the stone pillars. What has High King Ian done anyway? Was there any of us there to see this, his so-called legend that High King Shananel so proudly makes us sing now? What a jerk. Yeah, let's see. She apologizes. Yes, she apologizes. Okay. I need to do, I need to plan a feast. Recently, I feel like I'm not worthy to be High King. Do others doubt themselves as I doubt myself? I try to be good, generous, but no matter how much I give away, there's always someone another... Wait, what? I try to be good, generous, but no matter how much I give away, there's always someone, another begging bowl outstretched. Others do not seem to have these problems. Damn this universe for placing such responsibilities on a wretch like me. Oh man, I'm not gonna give away all that stuff. A stiff drink. No, I'm just good. I need to rest. Yeah. So we're gonna plan a big old feast. Because I also think Dublin is supposed to get a benefit to this. Yeah, we have hamlets here. So... Oh no. How much do they want? 50? I'm sorry, my friend, but I need to plan a feast. I can't pay your ransom. Yeah, let's do... The final toast is focused on your legend. Oh! Yeah, but we do need to lose stress here. A murder feast. No, let's do this one. So let's do it in Dublin. Yeah, let's do that. Is there an honorary guest? Well, nah, not really. So we can do... Number of courses. Yeah, we'll do satisfactory. I don't need a lot of opinion gain. Yeah, I'm good with it. I don't need a big prestige gain. I just need to lose stress. So let's do this on the cheap. The servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Oh, I seem to have spotted some fresh quail already. Alright, so 3 months until it begins. My army's still fighting? Alright, that's enough. You guys come back home. Iceland, you're drunk. Go home. Oh, what is happening here? We got a bit of something going on there. Real Godfrey. Oh, my son wants a council position, huh? I love that he has 0 intrigue. The guests are gathered in the Great Hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. Let's do it. Oh no, my son is a drunkard. My lord, the wine! We cracked open the next barrel. It has gone bad. It has all gone bad. The feast is still raging, but without drink, the mood is sure to dwindle at a cruel pace. I don't have enough. Man, but I don't want to gain stress. Time to crack open my secret stores. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I got this because I'm an eager reveler. Very nice. Alright. Well, Magnus, my son the drunk, you aren't really good at anything. The feast is dwindling down. I find myself deep in conversation with my unsusceptible acquaintance, Bekan. He inquires about my opinion on tome collections, a subject he's deeply interested in himself. Yeah, sure, I guess we can talk about that. I made a friend. I know what I said, I just don't understand why you find it so funny. Amalgade cocks his head to the side while I withhold my chortle. I haven't told him that what he said could be interpreted as something lewd. I'm having a hard time understanding this dialect, and I heard you are a cunning linguist. I may not be alone in thinking this is funny either. Catherine spat out some of her drink when Amalgade repeated himself. The two could share the same kind of crude humor as I, or they would be offended by it. I won't know what either thinks unless I speak up. Yeah, we don't want stress. I did everything I could, ensuring that Oswald and Finchu would be as far from each other as possible. It was not enough, and now they have come to blows. In the middle of my feast, one of my guards is close to the brawl and looks to me for the order to intervene. They're fighting the Archbishop? Well, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to create a rivalry with the bishop. Yeah, my guy, you, the one fighting the bishop. Let's restrain that guy. She wants a council position. She's not really good at anything, though. A few candles survive after the last of the guests has left. I can hear a pair of servants letting out sighs of relief after the doors close. The food is still warm on the ceramic plates. Soon, word will reach every corner of the realm, and every noble worth their salt will know what my magnificence is. Will know that my magnificence is unparalleled. With all my guests having done fighting for the last of my meager table scraps, it gives me great relief to watch them finally leave with loose clothing and growling bellies. Nevertheless, I'm still grateful that the endeavor is over for now. Same, buddy, same. Um, nice. All right. So I lose 166 stress. I gain some or some legitimacy. Very nice. The bishop is dancing. All right, stress alleviated. All right. So we're about at the hour mark. So we're going to take a quick break before before Twitch hits us with an ad. Oh, looks like his ad is about to start now. So we're going to take a quick 90-second break, and we will be right back. Alright, and we're back. And we're back. Huh, what's this? The Eastland invasion of the Kingdom of Norway has ended. King Thorborn II no longer controls any land in the target region. Oh. Okay. Huh. Well, that sucks. Wait, there's an... What's the invited activity that I have? Who invited me to what? Oh, there's a new King of England. To the handsome High King Shananel of Ireland, you are cordially invited to join me and the rest of the realm at Middlesex for my upcoming coronation. King Nomino Mab Eildit of England. A Breton. Alright. Yeah, why don't we... Let's alter... going across the sea will be some danger. But it will cut the travel time down quite a bit. Yeah, look at that. We'll get there, like, super early. So, we'll have some danger on the sea. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, remaining dangers on the route. Where? What's this? Oh, a large city. Yeah, we'll do the mercenary guards. Alright, yeah, this is good. Of course, I gotta get all these tooltip, or these instructions. The fields of Erie are a sight to behold. Every crop in bloom, every leaf green, every stem luscious. I quickly tracked down the source of the verdancy, spotting a man standing in a field, seemingly holding a lecture of some sort to a gathering of listeners. My name is Master Edred. He notices me in the distance and then turns in my direction. My knowledge of gardening is vast. Yes, incomparably vast. So stay a while and listen. Color me intrigued. We can be delayed for a little bit, actually. Oh, look. Yeah, this will help with stress. Or I gain down to earth. Yeah, let's do that. I gained down to earth. Alright, so some learning, that's good. We need that. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. As I glance over at Captain Diffnarth, however, he does not appear to be doing quite as good. His movement is labored, his breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through his body. Clearly, he is not well. Will be delayed 21 days. I don't know if we want that. Ooh, has a trait pneumonia. Oh no. Treacherous slopes. As we travel through London, Lundundo, I take in the beautiful view from the mountainside. When I steal my eyes away to focus back on the stony path ahead, I realize we have been surrounded by a group of ruffians. Oh no. A fearsome man, presumably their leader, steps in front of our caravan. Passing through these mountains will cost you. Don't care who you are. Anyone passing through my mountains pays. Prowess of 16. Come on now. Take care of the oafs. Yeah, let's do that. Ah, we gained some martial lifestyle. It seems that our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Emmer has been trailing us around Shropshire for hours. And though she at last swallowed her pride and asked for directions, she does not appear to be an expert Anglic speaker. Alright, so I could gain 75 prestige. Hey, Laplace, hello, hello. Good morning. Oof, Ireland owns Wales. Yeah, and we'll wait till this thing goes away and you'll see Jerusalem owns part of Wales as well. And we're going to fight to take it from them. After we go to this coronation for the new King of England. Alright, we did it. Oh. Under the starlit sky of Warwickshire, the camp is treated to an unexpected performance. My caravan master, Emmer, surprises everyone with a soulful melody, her voice echoing with praise for my fellow traveler, Diffnarth. Diffnarth listens intently, visibly flustered. As the song ends, a silent acknowledgement passes between them. Hey, NG, hello, hello. Viva Ireland, that's right. Viva la Ireland. Jerusalem, owned Welsh. What the hell is happening? Well, what happened was I participated in the Crusades, and I had named my half-sister as my beneficiary. We won the Crusades, and I was the #1 contributor. So they made my half-sister, my Irish half-sister, the Queen of Jerusalem in, like, actual Jerusalem. And so her daughter, she named her daughter, the Duke of these lands. So when my half-sister died, my niece became the Queen of Jerusalem, but this was where she sat. So this became Jerusalem. Yeah. But anyway, the Dodgers is green, or is going to the World Series last night with a 3-1 win against the Milwaukee Brewers. Hey, that's cool. I guess. That's Los Angeles. I'm a New Yorker. I take no pride. Another World Series for the LA Dodgers. Do we know who they're playing yet? Let's see, my diplomacy will increase. Oh, I'll lose some stress. Now let's do this one. I'll take that. In the quiet of our camp near Newport, a shrieking uproar breaks the calm. My fellow traveler, Difnarth, confronts my knight, Coipri, accusingly, holding a treasured talisman. You thief! This was my mother's! Difnarth exclaims, eyes blazing with anger. Coipri venomously denies the claim. You lying buffoon! It has always belonged to me. Who's this guy? Oh, he's one of my knights. He sucks as a knight, though. Why are you even a knight? Eh. You are both children handed over. Ah. Oh, I gained 210 coin. But I'll gain 44 stress. I'll take that. Can you convert to pagan religion and reform that? Yeah, I don't know. Could we convert to paganism? Probably not, because the pagans, I think, are really far away from me. So I don't know how we would initiate that. The King of Alba is fighting Iceland. But I'm allied to him as well, right? No? Wait. Oh, to this. The Isles. Oh, okay. I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the war against the tyranny of King Merchu. Oh, I see. To join me in the war against the tyranny of King... Stuff like that always takes me a second. I'm like, wait, but you're King Merchu. Yeah, we'll honor it. The blaring of the war horns have reached me here in Middlesex as I am attending High King Shenanel. No, that's me. It's not my coronation. I have been summoned to aid the war between Duke Tosti and King Merchu. I can manage things from here. Alright. I have finally arrived at Lundin for the coronation. Love or hate the king, none can deny the feeling of importance shared between we who shall stand witness. How did this guy... Yeah, what happened to the previous king? I don't even know. I forget what his name was. The gathering is as grand as expected. Faces familiar and foreign mingle. I hear greetings just warm enough to be polite. When the host speaks, the room quiets out of instinct. My friends, my vassals, my kin, your presence honors me more than any crown could. Until the ceremony begins, eat, drink, speak freely. You know that I see each of you and will not forget who stood here with me today. A kind promise or a quiet warning, depending on how one chooses to hear it. By the way, the Iberian run, I managed to get BFF with the HRE, Emperor, and Alliance. Ooh, not a bad alliance to have. Maybe I need to do something like that. There he is. Queen Miriam points at our host, King Naminoe. I don't know what the two dots above it, what that does to the sound. So I'm just going to go with Namino. Standing alone, finally. This is our chance, Miriam insists. Our chance? What are you talking about? I don't even know who you are. What are you queen of? Oh. Now's our chance. Isn't that that's your husband? We are here to stand in witness and support his coronation. It is only fair that we get that we get something in return. Cultural acceptance between the Irish and Bretons. Okay. Ooh, I'll gain 75 legitimacy. I think I could use that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Hold on, though. I need to get my armies together here. So let's split these in half. I'm not going to send... my whole army to this war, and I'm not going to send my good knights. Ooh, maybe that guy. He doesn't like me. Actually, no, go here. And we'll wait till the rest of them get there. I stand at the threshold ready to lead the coronation procession when Hereward barges forward and scoffs. My service to the crown demands I take precedence. His rude challenge disturbs the sanctity of our preparations. Please, buddy, by all means, be rude. The day was far too pleasant. Of course, it had to get spoiled by the sight of miserable Duchess Emma. My well-hated rival. Who is she? My rival? Seems like we like each other well enough. Oh, Lord Shannonell, she pretended to not see me until I got too close to her. Are you going to entertain us during supper, or are those the clothes of a hot... or are those the clothes a high king brings to a coronation? Ooh. I took inspiration from your mother. That is absolutely what we're going to say. Wait, I will listen to all Duchess Emma says to her friends tonight. I start a murder scheme against her? Oh my god. What? That escalated quickly. This is not the place to argue. No, let's insult her mother. King Namino takes a second to observe the crowd, taking a couple of deep breaths. The voices of the courtiers have become as constant as the chirping of birds, and I have no doubt that Queen Miriam intends to join them. Good High King, she says, sliding up to me, may I be so bold as to ask, what are your thoughts on the celebration? I have no doubt that King Namino's rule will be one of love and justice. Oh my god, I gotta sit here and do small talk with a bootlicker. Yeah. They will call us fortunate for having been here. Well, he'll gain opinion. I mean, what else are we doing here? Good High King, I turn around to find Earl Richard next to a nervous man. You know that I cherish you and it would bring me great joy to help you. Good thing he doesn't know that I didn't want to spend any coin to pay his ransom because I wanted to build a port. Here I offer you the first and best of my men, Minfrida. Yeah, how is this guy? Yeah, he's not bad, I guess. He's a forest fighter. Okay. My well-accomplished caravan leader. May this serve as a sign of our friendship. Yeah, sure, fine. We'll take the guy, whatever. All preparations are complete. The meager ceremonial assembly awaits in gracious Westminster Abbey. In cold silence, King Namino's procession parts the crowd, and my retinue follows in our honorary place. Some peasants stare up at us blankly, others mutter derision. One howls out, "The false king!" and the mob surges forth, barely held back by the few men at arms lining the way. Damn, buddy. Not good for you. Alright, let's pause, because we're about to end up in a big old fight. Okay, where are... I'm about to fight this guy and you're like heading up that way? Yeah, you guys go that way. Well, actually, hold on here. Let's look. So what do we got here? We got hills, right? And what are these guys made up with? Like, can we take these guys? So mainly skirmishers. Oh no, mainly spearmen. And what are we made up with? Armored footmen. So we have 400 bowmen. So we'll get a defender advantage if we go up here. And they're going over straits. So aren't they gonna get some type of disadvantage there? Yeah, defending a strait crossing, defending in hills, defensive buildings, better army commander. Let's do it. Until the bishops, the English nobility, and the common people have all acted their customary part, Nomino is no true king. His rule cannot be just without their acceptance of it. First, the priests. Theirs is a call for the king to honor their holy rights and to defend the faithful. Nomino assents. Then the elders of London stare at the king in awe as the masses outside exalt his royal name. Nomino's vassals stalk forward darkly. Most of them hardly bother with the words of loyalty amidst their gestures of hate. The ceremony continues on and on. Wow, this guy. You know, we got to work on our legitimacy. The final sacral moment draws near, but first, the anointing, the mark of King Nomino's mandate from God. Ryle himself bears the holy oil. Ryle, the shepherd of England, marks Nomino with the sacred golden oil. On his hands, his head, his breast, his shoulders, and the bends of his arms. A blessing for prophets, priests, and monarchs. The king's skin shines with the very approval of God. A bit much. A bit much. Forth come the royal symbols. The old longsword is girded by Nomino's hip. The gaudy jewels, the worn mantles are placed upon him. Even the surly host of his kingdom. The lords, bishops, and knights of that miserable land, even they, are moved to mutter the final prayers and give the last God behold our king. Graced by royal treasures, Nomino kneels just this one final time. For the King of England, the king he is about to truly become, he bows to God. Ooh. With the rights of the king enthroning complete, the royal consort is now to be properly instated as queen. King Namino's wife conducts the rituals with distinctive consideration. Her Andalusian upbringing did little to prepare her for the Breton rites amidst Catholic prayers. She recites Brythonic oaths from memory of their sounds alone. Before long, and with great ceremony, Miriam's crown is laid on her head for the first time. Kingdom of England acclaims their queen. The king has his queen. All right. Namino stands by himself in front of the crowd as all await his oath. For too long, lands that belong to England have suffered the rule of lesser hands, of those who mistook possession for legitimacy. My Irish character is hearing this from the new King of England with a bit of worry. That ends now. From Middlesex, they will know true governance by me. The formalities have ended, and with them, the stillness that held the gathering in place. A few murmurs rise as the host stands again, this time to mark the end of the ceremony and start of something more relaxed. They raise their voice just enough to carry. My friends, the rites are complete. Let the tables be filled, let the cups be raised, and let this hall remember joy as well as duty. The words are well received, and for the first time all day, the gathering starts to feel like a celebration. The revels of my fellow guests bring a smile to my face. I chortle as their raucous carousing finds them falling over one another. A body gesture suddenly knocks a torch loose, and it careens into a drapery. Flames leap up the walls as guests shriek and scatter. I dive for cover, heart pounding as the hall is soon awash in smoke and panic. Certainly is a lot of reading for all these coronations, and we've had quite a bit of them in this run. If we simply cut off the air supply... Oh, I can't do that because I don't have enough learning. And my prowess is too low. How do I leave this place? Oh no, the Knight Immaculate is now unsung. There is nothing like a feast. It reminds us all of what is good in life. And the company is not too bad either. At least those seated close to me seem to think so. You are something special, Chananel, Earl Richard tells me. King Namino and Prince Herweed nod their heads in agreement. Your Highness, starts Earl Roger of Dorset, a distinct odor following him to my table. You must meet this most interesting man. He has brought delightful and exotic Saracen cakes back from his adventures on the Crusade. So that's the other thing. There's way too many repeated events in these coronations. I feel like we've gotten this with every single coronation we do. Yeah, I don't want to take stress for it. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of King Nomino. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seem to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. A flourish ends Robert's first impassionate recital. Eyes are dried, tables thumped. Another tale offers he. Shall I sing of how the great knights Bekon first demonstrated his virtue, of Damengart restoring his benighted name, the warfarers revival those of old. Doubtlessly, as this feast's performers ramble on to to the other courts, my favorite tale is to be retold many times over. Oh, the Knight Immaculate will claim glory even though he just lost his battles. Oh, yeah, no, maybe we'll do this one. Yeah, because this one... Rank 0, glory 90. Yeah, we'll do this one. Or, no, actually, we'll get some glory back to that one. Let's do that. Okay, okay. Let's see. Celebrations are nearing their end. There were many whispers about the chaos, the tension, the slapdash amenities. I may stand now with slanders ringing in my ears and old, soured food in my belly, but all that matters is I am finally a proper High King. See, yeah, I'm not... This isn't for me. Okay. As I saunter around the halls of my despicable acquaintance, King... What? Like, what? What? Well, I thought we became friends. As I saunter around the halls of my despicable acquaintance, King Nomino, I scrutinize his collection of artifacts on display. Such gaudiness. Maybe he ought to be taken down a peg or two. My gaze lingers on the renowned stag hide. Yeah, our relations is at 100. Alright, finish the coronation. Return home. Let's see. Tributary taxes. Vassal tax contribution. We don't mind that. Monthly income while at war. That's not too bad either. But we'll take that one. Just get taxes under normal circumstances. Alright, we have a lot of money. I've seen the world and beheld its many wonders in my travels, but never have I beheld such beauties as the ones I've seen in Newport. Truly, Anglo-Saxon women are cut above all the rest. One particularly fascinating specimen has taken my eye as late, a peasant woman by the name of Helga. A pretty little beauty, she is far too pleasing to my eye to spend her days slaving away in Newport. Well, is she good at anything? A fortune builder? She's 20, and I'm 54. Come on, my guy. Take it easy. Yes. Alas, I cannot give my love so freely. So my guy here is married to someone. To his childhood sweetheart, the first person he ever asked out. I refuse to let him cheat on her. Alright, we could expand the military here. As we travel through the plains of Shropshire, a hospice covered in beautiful Scots art appears along the roadside. Travelers, you look wary. Our doors are open for rest and care, a physician offers with a gentle smile. Inside, the air is calm, filled with the soothing aroma of herbs. Here, try my famed decoction of narcissus. It will reinvigorate your souls. Angie, risk it all. Risk it all for a little bit of lust. Well, she's gone now. She's gone now. Judging the way this game goes, she's now listed as dead. Oh my god, there's a 1% chance I'll be killed? Just for a small health boost? No, thank you. Oh, his aptitude for being personal physician is excellent. Who is our court physician? We don't have one. That's not good. Yeah, you join as our physician. You know, I should probably start filling some of these rocks. I hear Immer shout out in panic. Soon thereafter, I hear a loud crackling sound, like that of wood breaking, or of my patience finally snapping. I step out on the dirt to see the splintered remains of a wagon wheel. My wagon wheel. I'm sorry, my liege. It was my turn as lookout, and I fell asleep at the reins. We're not going to be late for anything. We're just going home. Why? Oh, just to save 3 days, I'll spend 75. No, we can be delayed by a couple days. Court brewmaster? I absolutely need a court brewmaster. Oh, I wish I had this person before I did the feast. It has been snowing for days now. The road ahead appears completely impassable. However, as I look ahead, I see a small group of people approaching us fast across the snowdrifts. Soon, a man stands before me and speaks with a wide grin. You seem to be in quite a predicament. But fear not. For a fair price, we will keep you return to your travels. Or we will help you return to your travels. So what's this guy about? Yeah, he actually wouldn't he'd be a pretty good knight. A winter soldier. Torturer. He's actually a pretty good soldier, actually. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, he joined our court. There we go. Wait, did I lose? Oh, no. I thought I lost the physician already. The sea is calm and forgiving today. Still, as a boulder and a powerful wind at our back to boot. It seems it'll be an easy day for the rowers below. But then I spot the mangled corpse of a ship buried nose first into some jagged rocks just ahead. There doesn't appear to be any survivors, and the rocks would be no trivial thing to navigate, yet I feel compelled to go and investigate this mysterious wreck. A survivor. Much to my surprise, I begin to hear a voice hailing our ship as we approach the wreckage. The man appears to be a wealthy noble floating around on the remains of a door. It's Jack. It's Jack if he had booted Rose off that door. He survived. He just got sent back in time to 1154 AD. Yay, Jack is alive. Hale, I thought I was never to see another soul again before the sea would claim me, as it did my companions. Her name was Rose. He introduces himself as Forbatch. Forbash, yeah. Claims to be a noble from the earldom of Dublin, and has offered to pay for safe passage and company. I mean, sure, I'll take your money. Yeah, is this guy going to be any value to us? Not really. I'm afraid I can't hear you. What was that? Oh, no, sorry. Can't help you. That would not be nice. Okay. At long last, I'm finally home. There is nothing better than arriving back in Dublin after a long journey. I look forward to resting for some time, but the call for the road beckons ever onward. My caravan master Emmert reports that we journeyed for 255 days and traversed 23 baronies. Yeah, maybe we'll do this court chronicler. The finer points of diplomacy. Today, my son Benedict was taught a lesson in vassal management by Suana. It was quite a complicated course, necessary, but perhaps a bit beyond Benedict's grasp. I must let things take their time, Benedict says. Only by being patient and letting my subjects work at their own pace may I rule wisely. Benedict seems unaware that some subjects would willfully waste his time. Yeah, we'll be patient. Alright, I don't want to get interruptions here. I want to figure out what I want to hire here. I suppose a bodyguard is always good. An executioner. I think we'll do the chronicler. So we need, yeah, legitimacy loss. Is anybody good at it? Okay, so he's my steward. He's pretty good at it. And then oh, the royal architect. Maybe we'll do that. The cupbearer. Ooh, stress gain. Yeah, maybe we'll do a court jester. Everybody's terrible at it. Oh, that sucks. Why hire when you can create and marry? Well, I don't think that... Not for the court positions. Because if you marry somebody, they enter your court, but I still gotta appoint them to positions. We're not, I'm not searching the land for any of these. Like, who's the one we just hired? Oh yeah, the chronicler. Yeah, this guy was already in our court. I don't think we really need another one, though. If something would give us more development, I would definitely do that. Nope. Yeah, none of these things I really need right now. Is anybody even good at this? No. Alright, so I think that's good for now. Now what can we do? Yeah, I would like to up the development. Oh, yeah, we could do hamlets here. Although it would be nice to expand the military too. Oh, and control is not very good here. If you have Catalan culture, you can hire your children or relatives for no cost. Oh. We need to get that culture around here then. Good to know for when we do the Iberian run. Alright, well, let's upgrade this. And let's upgrade the military. What would be the best thing? Yeah, let's do the armored footmen. You go over there. Ooh. I accidentally found that, but it cost me my heir and all my children and in-laws having the trait ambitious goes content. Oh man. That sounds like a difficult turn of events for a run. Oh. A secret truth has reached the light of day. My son Prince Magnus has had an affair with his lover, Adelaide. I do not see what the fuss is about. It is not as if lust is an unnatural affliction. My son Prince Magnus has brought forward undeniable evidence that my granddaughter, Bithlid, was fathered by none other than him. How could my own son do this to us? Magnus, do you know what this means for our family? Alright. You know, I haven't looked at our family tree in quite a bit, actually. Where is it? Where's the... Didn't there used to be a button for that? Am I being an idiot? Do they not do the family tree thing anymore? Here's house ham cuts. Suffering from success 70 years, Queen rule. Nobody even tried to kill her or serve me. Did you have like a lot of dread? Is that why? Oh, here we go. So there we go. All started with High King Ian. Yeah, look at that. I'm the only remaining child. They all died. And now, of my children... Oh, she's still... She's still alive? Where is she? of Norland. Actually, most of my children are alive. Oh yeah, little Brandub. I remember him. Alright. I have 21 prowess. I'm married 4 times. I have 6 lovers with a bastard child. Oh, Crusader Kings, you gotta love it. Oh, my guy's going bald. Oh, Shannon, you always had the big long hair, and now you're going bald. Poor guy. Wait. My wife, High Queen Elbrig, is once again absent from our chamber as night falls. Never. She would never cheat on me. She has been distant lately, lost in thought and rarely seen at court. Am I not to her satisfaction? Is she simply busy? Or could she be warming someone else's bed? She would never disrespect the sanctity of our marriage. I would not suspect you for a moment, my love, Elbrig. Oh my god. Wait, what? Wait. King Hereward the... What happened to the other king? What is happening in England? If only religion aren't a barrier, the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire would I marry. That would be an epic plot twist in the story. Like, I just went to a coronation. And so, huh. I'm not going to another coronation. I'm kind of tired of going to them. Nope. Oh, what does this person want? My wife, High Queen Elbrig, is looking particularly miserable today. We live like animals at this court, or worse, like peasants. The rooms are crowded, whole families are piling in the same bed, chamber pots discarded everywhere. We roll and wallow in our filth and smell. My personal physician, Oscar, pipes in. Bad miasma also contributes to epidemics. Set your lodging standard amenities to middling lodgings. Oh. And those are cheaper. Okay. Yeah, I haven't looked at this stuff for a little bit. Yeah, we can up it a little bit. Maybe a scholarly court. Yeah, we don't need to change the language. Yeah, we'll do some servants. I recognize the anxious look on my servant's face. She is here to bring me bad news. My lord, you must come quickly. Your Chancellor, Countess Cassian, or Casen, was just seen leaving the chambers of your son, Prince Constantine. This can only mean one thing. Why would I expose my son's secret? Why would I have to do that? So do I need to play in Scandinavia or Central Asia to have a pagan religion? So I thought pagan is like all the way over here somewhere. Thought it's somewhere over here. Oh, look at Hindustan. Unless it's been stamped out. Oh, wait, hold on. If I click on... Yeah, there we go. Huh. Oop, there we go. Yeah, I thought pagan was like in East Asia. Maybe not. While out on a leisurely stroll, oh, we're at the 2-hour mark here. Okay. We don't want to get hit by ads here. So maybe we'll take our quick 90-second break here and then we'll read through this. So 90 seconds, we'll take a break and then we'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. And we're back. A nose for profit. Let's see what was going on with this. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry for a particular merchant stands out from a regular hustle and bustle of the street. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares. If my lord has the coin... My companion, Finchu, stops dead in his tracks. Really, the bishop is just strolling around with me here. Head cocked and intently staring at something in the merchant's stall. He leans in and confides with a hushed voice, "That bauble over there, it is the spitting image of a piece from the ceremonious reliquary. It would be wise to acquire such a trinket." Hmm. I could get it for just 45. Trinket received. A lucky Irish coin. Huh. Okay. So let's utilize that thing. Oh, I have a trinket slot. Oh, alright. I have an army doing nothing here. Alright, why don't you go meet up with them? Actually, to be honest with you, hold on. I don't want to do this. I want to go take this land right here. Yeah, let's just disband you. Alright. Oh my god. Every time I want to go take Jerusalem, something comes up to distract me. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. As an active and enthusiastic child, it is no surprise that Marcus has done well in his studies of war and combat. He has shown great aptitude both in battle tactics and the management of armies. He will make a fine commander one day, I am sure. You know, I need to marry off my kids, too. I haven't been doing that enough. Alright, let's see. Alright. Time has been running away from me. I thought I still had time to organize a proper grand wedding, but a furious letter from Sophia reminds me that her patience has run thin and my time has run out. Having failed to organize the wedding between Prince Constantine and Sophia in the amount of time agreed, the betrothal is now considered void. I forgot you were still around, lady. Now she's my rival. Alright, bye-bye. Oh. I lost a level of fame, though. Okay. You know, we haven't saved yet. This whole run. So let's bring all... Yeah, let's bring Jerusalem under tribute. So let's raise all our armies. Call in an ally or two. Ooh. Wait. We don't have powerful vassals. Or, allies. Well, my son, Seamus, you better bring your guys. What? Bring England under tribute. Okay, so we're gonna take... That's interesting. Okay. Wait, I don't understand that. Why can't I bring my son into the war? How much... Doesn't seem to have a lot of soldiers, so hopefully this doesn't come back to bite us here. Alright, we'll start with this. I wonder if we really do need to travel all the way over here. Oh, Jerusalem's in some trouble, huh? You're in a holy war as it is. Okay. Yikes. Well, you're about to lose Wales. I can tell you that much. You know, I could bring England and Scotland under tribute with the amount of soldiers I have. What is this war going on? The grand city of Ilesh? Okay. How long is it going to take you guys to cross this sea? There we go. Alright, here we go. So, we'll get this in 7 months. More myth than legend. A word, my lord. Guest Ewa approaches me. A worried look on her face. It's about somebody's legend. Countess Calic Finian has been heard doubting it. The court gossip has started to echo her. If you don't stop it in time, I'm afraid every peasant in this realm will believe it's a lie. How can you call your vassal in war? I feel like weird. There's no insta called on vassal army. Wait, what do you mean by that? Like, how do I call my vassal into a war? Usually, you get the option up here, calling your ally. Though, yeah, that's true. Those are allies, not vassals. Although, usually, your vassal, you create some type of alliance with. I gotta look at that. That pesky fiend. My word is stronger than hers. Yeah, let's do that. People believe me. Yes, there we go. Yeah, because why isn't Seamus... Yeah, but vassal is different. They're in your realm. They're subject to you, but every war I bring my own army. Yeah, but I thought I had an alliance with him. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's through this, right? Hey, Erica, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Vassals contribute levies. They don't actually come to your aid because some of your people are actually the people that contribute. Only if they are actually allied through marriage, treaty, etc. with you can you call them. Yeah. See, I thought I had an alliance with him though. I also thought there was a way in the vassal contract to make them do it. And how do I... Because yeah, because he has quite a few soldiers there. How do I create an alliance with him other than marriage? And why is his opinion of me only plus 52? I'm your father, man. I mean, what use of vassal if you can't use their army, like in real life? Well, they are paying me stuff. So we have the contract. Um, so, yeah, I'm getting levies from them and taxes. That's right. I do get an army from them. I get their levies. Oh, I guess I don't, though. Wait. Yeah, so they're contributing some levies to me. But look at how I can offer an alliance to him. Hmm. Alright, well, I don't necessarily need him right now anyway. Captain Uasma. With your 500 soldiers. Alright, we converted faith. Is it counterproductive having limited realm to control? I'm not sure. What is our... So we're at limited crown authority right now. We could go to high. So, tax contribution levies go up. Yeah, we'll do high. Look at this. What is going on? You are cordially invited to join me and the rest of the realm at events for my upcoming coronation. So this guy Nomino, the King of Brittany. What's going on? Oh, he's that guy down there. While having a vassal, but you can't use. Yeah, see, yeah, you need to have like an alliance with them. But I forget how you get that alliance. I mean, outside of like marriage. My guy, I've already gone to a coronation of yours. And I think I'm already, yeah, we're already good friends, so we're not going to that. Oh, this guy's standing still. Go over here. It's a shame gameplay-wise you always encourage to aim for king and then emperor instead of an unofficially powerful vassal because it means mechanics like crown control only used to make them higher. Oh. Yeah. I think that's the beauty of adding in the like unlanded adventurer. Like it kind of changes up the gameplay a little bit there. A walk through Dublin reveals something deeply unpleasant. A plague has arrived in this once thriving metropolis. Everywhere one goes, one cannot escape the ceaseless noise of hacking and coughing from the infected, congealed blood staining their clothes deep crimson. Already people are calling this affliction Hereward's flu. And it is happening on my own doorstep. While numbers remain low, it's only a matter of time until it spreads further. Yes, summon the physician. The dim, flickering light of Oscar's infirmary illuminates the scene as the physician lays out a plan of attack. Those afflicted by Hereward's flu are racked with a bloody cough like I've never seen before. My recommendation as a professional is that we take a light approach to prevent the spread. After all, we do not wish to hurt the economy. Ultimately, the exact strategy for preventing the spread of this plague is mine to make. Yeah, let's do the soft approach. Missives and messages sprawl across my desk. They are all about one particular subject. The panic seeps from the words, forming in turn a rapidly rising pool of dread in my stomach. The sickness starts with chills and fever before, oh no, before necrotic buboes from beneath the unfortunate's armpits. Their breath comes in wretched gasps between expulsion of blood, lips, and toes, turning a livid black. Oof. It then kills indiscriminately, rich and poor, young and old, duke and downtrodden. The reports are from far-flung lands for now, but my trembling fingers trace the dates. It is getting closer. Like they swore oath loyalty to serve you. Yeah. Oh wait, historical vassal armies is always used by Sultan King, but they are less quality than the King's army. Well, you are getting levies from them though, so you're getting soldiers from them. Even with adventure mechanics, as far as I could see, mostly ends up reinforcing the gameplay loop of being all powerful faster instead, thanks to how easy you get granted land in a single life. Yeah, I find like getting land in a single life, you can get a lot of land. The problem is holding it after you die, the whole succession thing. Because it takes a while to get the I don't know, you call them like the tech, to get like the law that one person gets everything. So it always gets split up. So you really have to like maneuver what type of titles you have. Like if we take this, I'm not going to create the Kingdom of Wales until my guy dies. Because if I create the Kingdom of Wales and I have 2 kingdom titles, like my sons will split it up, and then my next character, I don't have Wales, you know? So I think that's supposed to be what you focus a little bit on, too. I think we're going to seclude our capital here. Sounds like this, this plague might be a doozy. It would seem the moderate approach has proven successful. Nice. With a slow in spread of disease symptoms among the commoners. Though the impact is quite minimal, it should at least grant more time to work on a more permanent solution. It doesn't help paradox mechanics are built in a philosophy of a player character being an all-controlling god. Like, how you can know everybody's personality. Oh, and yeah. And players usually dislike having less. That is true. Yeah, you are kind of an all-knowing god. Actually, in one of the EU5 dev diaries, they had like a little cartoon with a joke of that. I wish I could remember what it was. But it was like, oh, we want historical realism where nobody knew anything. It's like, oh, why are you going that way? Because I feel like there's gold there. How do you know? Because I just do. Because historically there was gold there. So back to paganism. I need to play around Central Asia and the Mongol steppe. Yeah, I haven't done the whole steppe thing yet. He wants to make a cabinet. Sure, we'll sponsor it. Regalia, sure. Yeah, I gotta try the steppe one. To be honest, I gotta try a lot of the specific stuff they created in this. For the longest time, I only played like my own thing. Even when they would come up with these updates, I would just be like, yeah, that's fine. I still want to play in the places I want to play. So now I'm kind of like, I need to go around and try everything. Like the Iberian struggle. I haven't done that one. Damn. This flu, this plague is spreading. No, ah! No, no, no. Yeah, you stay there and do that. This is very apparent with players reaching the Americas in EU4 faster than reality and conquering land in Victoria 3, where they know valuable resources would later be discovered. Yeah. Countess Maria, when I use debug mode, filling the treasury with 900 and so on gold out of nowhere. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Paradox games. Like, trying to be ultra realistic to history, we know the history. I guess that's the beauty of something like Civilization, where randomized map and all that stuff, then you don't know where anything is. My beneficiary, Fido, approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special to you, my lord? He must read my irritation at such a personal question from my face, because he continues, I mean, is there anyone you wish to dedicate your commissioned artifact to? It is turning out well, but a meaningful inscription would make it feel even more personal. To my beloved Elbrig. Aww. There is no need for dedication. No, no, no. Alright, let's take the last one here. Grave news reaches me. My son and heir Seamus has fallen ill with consumption. Oh no. The future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by his bedside. Yet all is not lost. Seamus might survive should luck be on his side. Only God knows his fate. Oh no. Maybe a technical issue unlike Vicky 3 Army, which count as battalions, and CK3, which count individual army. Maybe, yeah. Maybe you're onto something there. Oh, monthly income while at war. We'll take that. See, I feel like, though, people talk a lot about, like, Victoria 3's war mechanic and how they miss, like, unit stacks. You know, like here, like, you can stack a bunch of units on top of this one space here. But I feel like the Victoria 3 war system, it's still a unit stack. It's just not many different icons on the map, you know? I offer you the service of my courtier, L.A. Ross. Ooh, look at this guy's prowess. A highly skilled man with extensive knowledge of trade routes. I hope this gesture of generosity is well received and that you will allow him to serve in your court. Yeah, come on in. Come on in, my guy. Seamus has gone. Hoods, yeah. Yeah, who would be my next one be? Oh, my Chancellor, Countess Cassine, has brought forward undeniable evidence that my grandson, Sifra, was fathered by my son, Prince Constantine. Didn't that guy already have a bastard child? I guess not. How could my own son do this to us? Constantine, do you know what this means for our family? Victoria Wars would never be good enough until they make a logistics and navy rework. They have to make Britain have a gigantic but unrealistic army to compensate for the lack of navy mechanics. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I like the war mechanics in Victoria 3. I think it fits the game Victoria 3. I don't think it's something that like needs to be in every game, but I actually like the system they have there. I think it makes sense for that game because that game is all about the economy, and the war system is all about how well do you supply your military and your supply routes for your military and stuff like that. I think the mechanics for me they're good. In recent updates, they've increased the military size for Great Britain, which I don't quite understand. They've always had a strong military, or a strong navy, but weak military. And I think that makes sense for them. But the fact that they now have this massive navy and a very strong army has kind of turned the scales a little bit. For the sign of St. Peter, for St. Mark, for the Florin and the Duke and the Ducat, was the Byzantine Empire desolated. Since then, time and again, Latin lords have ridden out with their knights, at first all clad in gold and aflame with purpose, but of late, their sovereign Zachariah's hopes were thin, paltry things. His cause knew only grim resignation. The Latin Empire, an abomination birthed into Christendom was never meant to be. Were our crusaders tricked into treacherous hubris? Did the light of Greek majesty render us blind? Even the Pope himself exalted our Latin state among the Greeks. Something's going on there. I think the system is going well so far, but still needs lots of work. Ooh, yes. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. There's definitely room for some improvements. There's definitely a lot that doesn't work with the system in terms of bugs and stuff like that. Hold on here. All right. So he's now a subject of ours. The Navy shouldn't be limited to one C node. Like in Hearts of Iron 4, Navy can jump to one C node to another that assigned to only the range limit of the Navy. Oh, so in Hearts of Iron 4, is it like your Navy is in one node, but it can engage in a certain number of nodes around it? Is that how it works? That'd be good to know, because I'm doing a Hearts of Iron 4 stream tomorrow night. My beneficiary, Benedicte, approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special to you, my lord? Once again, the same thing. She must have read my irritation at such a personal question from my face, because she continues, I mean, is there anyone you wish to dedicate your commission artifact to? It is turning out well, but a meaningful inscription would make it feel even more personal. Yeah, I'll give it to my wife. Alright, let's go finish off this war. Oh no, a crimson stain so stark against the pale cloth, I stare at it in disbelief, suppressing another cough. Did I? I wipe my fingers against my lips, my hand trembling as I pull it back. I can feel the warm wetness, but I dread to look. I am afraid you have contracted consumption, my lord. I will treat you immediately. Oscar insisted that my humors were out of balance, and that the best way to restore them would be through bloodletting. After consulting the astronomical charts, he decided that I should be bled from my armpits, and temples. Oh my god. Jesus. The bloodletting turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated, and the world seems a little brighter. Yeah, excellent work, Oscar. Hey, Tito, you're Dublin? Or you're oh no, you're Dublout? Good to see you. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well with you. Oh no, a faction. Yeah, you can patrol and projected naval power from northern Norway Sea to Iberian Peninsula. The only limit is your fuel and Navy ship range limit. Ah, okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh no! Grave news reaches me. My wife Elbrig has fallen ill with consumption. This thing's gonna wipe out my whole family. The future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by her bedside, yet all is not lost. Elbrig might survive should luck be on her side. Only God knows her fate. The physician wants to know how my wife should be treated. Be cautious. Ah, good. Successful treatment. Okay. Let's turn this war completely around. High Queen Elbrig, my wife, frets all through the day, evidently attempting to find the right words. At last, as we make our way to dine, she begins sheepishly. My husband, they say Countess Calicfinian, your vassal, takes her purported claims on your lands more seriously each day. She talks openly of the illegitimate High King of Connacht, who daily usurps her rightful lands and revenues. Huh. It's treason, then. Alright, so what happens here? Yeah, let's do that one. Ketamine and Xanax killed the Dublin Royal Army. It would appear so. Oh no, I'm dying. I'm dying. And my air is dying too, though. Alright, we won. Over here, my lord. My beneficiary Benedicti waves me over with a wide grin. I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. A beautiful regalia set of very fine craftsmanship. It consists of a electrum scepter set with pieces of fluorite, a wool cloak that has been embroidered with silk thread, and an electrum cross-bearing orb. Ah, very cool. Go fight those guys. Oh my god. Every time I try to click something tonight. With his coming of age, my tuition of Benedict is at an end. Always the curious and knowledge-hungry child, Benedict has shown an affinity for scholarship from an early age. An avid learner, he has become quite the purveyor of knowledge and has proven himself fully capable of structuring advanced theoretical and theological arguments. Oh no, I had a child in prison and they died? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Yeah, just give me some money and all of you can go. Ah, nice. Okay. Each heir starts with the lasting line modifier, boosting their legitimacy gain by 10% for the first 10 years. Oh, that's not so bad. I might take that, actually, because I'm about to die. Yeah, you know, we have intelligence and beauty in our bloodline here. Maybe we'll do noble veins. Because all my kids in this marriage ended up being below intelligence. Okay, he seems to be okay. Yeah, what's going on with this legend? Like, when is this going to be done? How long does it take these things to go? My lord, my beneficiary Fedot gestures me over to an object covered in fabric with a wide grin on his face. I have toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. He whips the covering off, and my eyes grow wide as I see what's hidden beneath. A cabinet of very fine craftsmanship. It is constructed from elm panels. The wood is inlaid with boar tusk decorations. Oh, nice. All right, so let's add that. I imagine we can put that in the court. So let's do that. What's the other thing we got? Oh. Yeah, let's, oh. Ooh, Oscar, yeah. Why don't you... We'll hire you. And you take care of that stuff. Let's go to our court. The Ham Cuts Cabinet. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Oh, look at this. The Throne of... Or the Stone of Scone. Okay. The Brabantian War Banner. Okay. Anything else? Still got my my dog skin. My dog's fur up there. So weird. Alright, we won. So let's get some of our land back here. Wait, whose side am I on? I don't even know. Okay. I'm joining a holy war. Oh no! High King Shananel. High King Shananel of Ireland rests in the arms of the Lord at 57 years of age. He died of consumption. Whoa, my guy lost an arm? I didn't realize that. A charming man, he became famous for his elaborate feasts and grandiose balls. No comment. High King Seamus ascends to the throne. A godly man, Seamus is sure to impress the priests with his extensive knowledge of the scriptures. All right. Well... Is he not married? Wait, why... Why does he have a regency right now? Oh, this guy isn't married? Alright, let's get a good alliance going. I think it is Seamus. If it's oh, is that so? Oh, Seamus. Ah, okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. I like to say the theme of my channel is I stare at maps and mispronounce things. That's what I do. Seamus. Now that you say that, that makes total sense. I don't know why I was saying Seamus. I could be wrong, but don't quote me. No, now that I say it out loud, I'm like, oh yeah, that's Seamus. That would be Seamus. I think you're absolutely right. Thank you. Um, no, I need my guy to get married. What's going on here? So let's get ourselves an alliance. Why can I not pick myself? I want to arrange a marriage for me. All right. Well, we'll figure this out in a second. We got the. Who would my heir be? Oh, I do have a child. Well, who's the mother? Oh, that's right. I am married. I guess I'm in Regency because I'm sick. Yeah, you already married. Yeah, I thought so. How come that when I go to relationships here, though, like it doesn't show it? That's weird. Why am I in a Regency? It must be because I'm sick. Oh, wait, what in the what just happened? My brother became the King of Wales? I didn't create the kingdom title, though. Well, poop. Maybe your son have a relationship with his mother. It is the time period for something like that. Is this guy being taught by anybody? Oh, I'm his guardian. Okay. Oh, man. The Kingdom of Wales. I lost that land. How did that happen? Oh, no, and now my mother died. I lost both my parents. What was the time period? So he died February 12th, 1158. Oh, April 6th. They died like a month and a half apart. Aw, look at that. What an ending to that story. They were childhood friends. She was his first crush. When he first asked her out, she said no. She was lowborn, he was highborn. They were married forever, had a million kids, and died within a month and a half of each other. Now the court poet died too. See, love still exists, my friends. Love still exists. Okay, what is this regent doing here? This guy... My brother Prince Constantine has been named as the real father of the unborn child of Countess Cassian of Ulster. Had he no thought for the honor of his family? Prince Constantine may have coiled himself around the vital organs of the state. It's time for him to leave. Cannot rule by themselves. Why can he not rule by himself? I don't quite get this. Well, yeah, I just did the, like, swing the scales of power. Oh, is that so? If we have a good relationship? Okay. I don't understand why it says I can't rule by myself. I mean, is it... Well, no, it can't be because I'm sick. This guy's dad was sick. But sway... Oh, sway the person? I don't... Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. No, hold on. I am swaying him. Wait, did I lose this land? No. Oh, where's my army? Where's my army? Where did they go? $70 relations. Okay. Oh, there's my guys. Yeah, who is this war against? Oh. Finally, the plague has left the realm, and we must take this as an opportunity to rise from the chaos it left in its wake. We now emerge from the wreckage of the old world, and the time has come to consider the new. Right, we'll do that. I did overkill on my Iberia run in my regen, having 100 relations and BFF, partly because I married his son. Yeah, this is an interesting kind of... I've never had to deal with the Regency thing like this before, to be honest. Oh, I gotta choose a lifestyle focus. Yes, let's do learning. Ooh, yeah, the development growth. Let's do that. Your character is blind and without an arm, but survives the plague like a pro. He's not blind, he just has cool glasses. Too stubborn to die, too weak to recover, yeah. And unfortunately, he's stupid. Which is kind of disappointing because, look, my guy was beautiful and quick. Unfortunately, the mom was stupid. And so, that's what my guy got. But, it, you know, maybe his kids... Actually, does the kid have anything? Comely. Okay. feel like I'm about to disband our Oh, you know, hold on. Are we still yeah, emerge from seclusion. The sun feels unfamiliar and hostile on my skin. The wind feels cold and violating. When was the last time I took a breath of air as God made it? That's the great thing about Crusader Kings. You don't need a person to have main character traits like brave or intelligent to do great things. Yeah, you can do a lot with weak characters. Yeah, it's so true, right? They really do have a balance with that here. It's one of the things I like in general with all Paradox games. The game never leads you towards anything. Everything has a benefit and a drawback. And so you kind of decide which one you feel like dealing with. Alright, our Marshal. Oh, look at this guy. Hello. Yeah, this guy, what is he doing? Oh, someone's trying to murder me. Huh. I wonder who might be plotting to murder me. Who could it possibly be? Oh, who could it possibly be? I became malnourished. We'll go eat something, man. Alright. Alright. Well. Oh. You have surely heard the good word of my legend. It would behoove you to tell others about it. Yeah, start, look at that! Look at that! Oh, my brother. Okay, that's right. He's my brother. That's right. Yeah. A mighty endeavor for ham cuts. Let's do it. Oh, boy. Well, alright, my friends. I think we've reached our stopping point for tonight. But we did some good work tonight. For everybody on Twitch, stick around. We're going to raid another Crusader Kings run here. But everybody on YouTube, this will be good night. But yeah, we did some good stuff here. I think next week actually is going to be the final episode of this Ireland run. Because the following week we have All Under Heaven coming out. And so we're going to want to start a new run with that. So we got one more week of our Ireland run here. We'll see how Seamus does next week. But yeah, we did some good stuff this week. Hey, James, yeah. Oh, so keen for All Under Heaven. Right? Same here, same here. I am so pumped for that. I am so pumped for the map expansion. I think I'm going to try starting with Japan. Because I know I know the big choices are you going to do China, are you going to do Japan. I think I'm going to start with feudal Japan, because that sounds like a lot of fun. So that won't be next week. That'll be the week after. I am too, as my wife is Japanese. Oh, very cool. There you go. Oh, that'll be really cool then. My wife is part Irish. I guess part of why I started here. So yeah, I'm really pumped for that. In the past, I did a wandering samurai, but but it was not Japanese. Oh yeah, of course. Now you can do a true wandering samurai one for real. Yeah. Too bad we can't unite the entire Isles in time for the next series, but it is okay. We might be able to. I feel like we might be able to. If I can take my brother's land, I have enough soldiers to subjugate England and Alba. I think in one episode I can do that. I feel like at the end of next week's episode, I can create the Empire of Britannia. I think I can. But that'll be for next week. Next week. I am Australian, so keen as they are getting closer to home. Right? Right? You're gonna get so close. You're gonna have Southeast Asia here. You'll be like right there. I wonder if by the end of CK3's life we'll have like the full world map. I wonder if that's now where they're going towards. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, is that in it too? That would be cool. Then you're like really like right there. Very cool stuff. Well, let's see. So the next time I'm on will be tomorrow night. I'm gonna be trying a blind run of Hearts of Iron 4. I have a whopping 3 hours played in Hearts of Iron 4, so I think it's time to just dive in and figure it out. So I guess I'm not fully blind. I've watched some tutorial stuff, but we all know what that means when you're playing Paradox games. So I'll be on tomorrow night with some Hearts of Iron 4 play. At the very least, we're going to have a bit more of Africa too, since the map needs to go a bit more south with its expansion. Yeah, yeah, that's true. It would be cool if we get more of Africa too, as well. I do agree with that. Just keep going down here. Three hours. Ham is cooked. Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, you mean for tonight? Yeah. Yeah, 3 hours is kind of like my limit for streaming. I find it hard to go beyond that. Oh, ads. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot about Twitch sent us into ads. Ready for the first episode, Hearts of Iron 4, being the entire game in pause, trying to set up the game. That's going to be what it's like, probably. No, the Hearts of Iron 4. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, not Hearts of Iron 4 in 3 hours. Hearts of Iron 4 tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, yeah. Yeah, but that's going to be it for tonight, though. Back now. So I've been playing today as well, but PC needed an update. So we're back now. Ah, nice. Very nice. Good job. Good stuff. Get the computer ready for when All Under Heaven comes. But yeah, we're gonna on Twitch here, we're gonna raid into somebody here that says they're learning some Crusader Kings III. I think that's always fun. So if you're on YouTube, that's gonna be good night. Oh, could come see my run if you're calling it a day. Oh wait, are you streaming right now, James? We'll totally raid into you if you're streaming right now. Let me look at the list here. Is that what's going on? Wait, what do you mean come see my run? I don't see one listed as streaming right now on Crusader Kings, unless, let me refresh. Oh, there you are. There you are. Oh, yeah. Hey. Okay, we're going to stream into James, guys. Yeah. Yeah, man, just give me a sec. Like I said, PC just restarted mid-run. Oh, okay. Totally. Let's do it. We're going to stream into James and see how he's doing. Very cool. I'm glad you told me. Glad you told me. So, um, yeah, let me take a look here. Yeah, there you are. Okay. So yeah, if you're on YouTube, thank you for watching, my friends. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. Everybody on Twitch, stick around. We're about to raid into James's Crusader Kings 3 run here. But other than that, have a good night, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, be awesome. I'll see you.